All right, so you got the old card there. What do you want to do with the old card?
I want to give it away to one of the subscribers on your channel.
Okay. Is it, what else needs to be done? It looks really dirty.
Yeah, we're gonna get it clean.
So as you saw from that video a second ago, my kid has decided to give away her old GPU, so very kind of her. A thank you also to you guys. There's a lot of new subs that came from that last video. We did the dad-daughter build. I will link that down below if you haven't seen it. So this is her GPU. This is a 1650 Super. This is a pretty decent card. If you guys came from that other video, you know that in the video it was kind of stuttering a little bit. I'm going to check all that before I send it out. I'm pretty positive it's completely fine. And if there was something wrong, I do have another 1650 Super. But I want to give away this one particularly because she knows it and she wants to give it away. So we're going to clean this up in the video. I'm going to do a little B-roll over myself doing talking head stuff, and I want to talk about a few other things. First of all, I hit 5,000 subs. That is crazy to me, so thank you guys for that. That's incredible. I was like not expecting to even hit it until like the end of the year, so thanks guys. As for projects coming up, I had one this week that I was gonna have done today, but the case is kind of a little bit late, and that was what I was going to talk about. So there's a lot of these new tech channels popping up all the time, and a lot of them just like focus on the news, and I do that on this channel. So there are going to be days where I'm just like talking about like maybe new Intel stuff, AMD stuff, NVIDIA, whatever it might be. But I'm trying to do a little bit less, and I noticed recently when I first started this channel, I was doing more like Tech Yes City, PC part hunting stuff, and it didn't too well actually. It did kind of poor, but that was mostly because I needed to get my name out there more than I was. So I'm gonna kind of switch a little bit over to mixing that stuff more in. I know some of you guys probably will enjoy that. Maybe some of you don't. You can tell me down below. So this week, the plan was to actually have this PC done back here. There's a bunch of parts, and you guys will see that in the upcoming video. I'm not gonna spoil all of what's here, but all of this, including this this is not the 1650, this is a 2060 Super, is included for under $300, and we're just picking up a case, and we're gonna build this, test it, and flip it on the used market. So that's gonna be an upcoming video. It's gonna be a good video. Stay tuned for that. And as for my own personal rig, many of you guys know me from the Intel drama that happened about a year ago. I posted a whole bunch of videos on just issues with Intel that I was having. This was like pre the stuttering stuff, all that news that broke, but very similar issues. So I have always said I was a huge fan of AMD. I was on the 3950X prior to being on a 13700K. I've switched between 13900, 13700. I've had 12900Ks. I've had many different CPUs come through the shop that I have here, and I've tried them all, and I had a lot of problems, but eventually I figured out how to get my system as stable as possible. And like, I hate to say it, but I actually like how stable it is. And because I'm doing this stuff all the time, I hate changing out my own hardware like all the time because I need something that works well, and I don't want to be like doing that. That's what a test bench is for, not the personal editing rig. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen my editing rig, it is in this Inwin Tao 2.0 PC case. This is a really crazy PC case. I got into hunting this case down because of the old Terry Crews video that Jay's 2 Cents did, and this was like this ridiculous $2,000 case. I paid nowhere near that. I can link a video down below too that talks all about this PC and how I built it and all that stuff. If you're interested, it's there. So I've had this case for 4 years. Shout out to Vu also for helping me get this stuff. But I want to finally take it apart, and I want to move just the components inside to a different case. I'm going to be using this case that's behind me over here. This, I don't even know how to say it, Rajan Tech Peen. It's an older case too, but it's an open frame. It'll be a little easier to change parts in and out. So we're going to be doing that, but I still want to do like custom mods to that case. I want to make it silver or dark gray or something to match the aesthetics. Min gave me a bunch of other stuff for like water cooling, so I can keep the water cooling parts in the Inwin Tao if I want to go back to it in the future, and then have a separate water cooling setup on this. So I guess we can talk about this now, but I also wanted to just chat about me in general. I'm not really like good at this like about me stuff, but I had you know, I did say when I hit 5,000 subs, I would do a giveaway and I would talk about stuff that, you know, was related to me in the channel. So here's like a few seconds of that. If you want to skip ahead, I will put a timestamp down below. So the reason this channel started was actually because I got COVID one day and I was just like at home and I was like, I should start a YouTube channel. That's pretty much what happened. For years now, all the way dating back to 2012, people were like, oh, dude, you need to start a YouTube channel. And I stupidly ignored everything that everyone said to me for all of those years. And now I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a mistake because I hit there was some really good highs in like the PC building community, but I feel like it's still kind of there and comes back. It like comes and goes all the time. But anyway, I've been selling PCs since 2012, and I've had some like really crazy years. Around 2017 was like really crazy with all the GPU shortages on the first crypto run. And then of course we had the second one with the whole pandemic and the shortages. But around 2022, I actually really slowed down selling in general. So I wasn't flipping on the market anymore. I was getting parts and stuff from friends. And that's kind of how this channel has lived, other than occasional builds and flips here and there. I'm talking, I went from volume, like I was doing many PCs per week, to now I do like a couple a month. And a lot of them are like custom water cooling, or it's like maintenance on an older system from a PC I built years ago. So that's kind of like what I'm doing now. I'm gonna get more into it. I'm not going to fully turn the switch back on and be flipping PCs like I used to, but I will have a lot of this like part hunting stuff where I'm gonna like throw together budget systems like the one that's in the back. That's pretty much it on that talking point. As for this, it's so easy. Like the video, drop a comment down below. I'm gonna do an auto comment picker and we will pick somebody to be the winner. But if, like I was saying before, I do only USA and Canada, but if you do win and you're from outside of the US or Canada, I will send you a gift card of $50 to either like Amazon or Apple. We can discuss that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it on that. So just drop a comment down below. Next week I will roll for it, so I'm gonna give it like a week so that the video can get a little bit of traction. If you guys have any other questions for me, just post them down below. I'll be happy to answer. I know some of you guys like email me. My email is on like the About Me section on YouTube. If you scroll all the way over, I don't even know where it is anymore, but it's somewhere in there. My email is there. I get like plagued with all these terrible sponsorships, like the sponsor deals. I'm telling you, if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, just be aware everything that you want in that field of interest. Like let's say you're like, oh, I'm gonna be making a kayak YouTube channel. You're gonna get like everything but kayak stuff. You'll get like, I don't know, dog whistles and I don't know, desks and just random stuff that have nothing to do with the channel. And then you're gonna tell the people, oh, I don't want to take that because it has nothing to do with my channel. There's a few cool ones. I did have somebody reach out from this desk company, speaking of desks, that has like one of those desks that goes up and down. I thought about taking it, but there's just not enough space in this little shop that I have here. It's literally just a room in my house. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to, you know, burden everybody all the time with sponsors on this channel. I think a few here and there are cool, especially if I can give them away, which I've done a few times in the past. But yeah, as for that, that's gonna be pretty much the end of the video. So thank you guys for all subbing recently. That was awesome. It blew my mind. I'm surprised I hit 5K. And yeah, drop a like, sub. All right, guys, bonus content. My friend just dropped off these two boards the day of making this video. It's actually a day later for me in this video, but I didn't look at them until right now. And I'm looking at this one and I'm like, he told me there's something wrong with it, so I'm gonna try to fix it, troubleshoot it, whatever. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, what board model is this? Thinking it was a B450 or an X570. What does that say right there? That says X670. And there's no line. It's not like a tiny typo. There's physically no line in between the 5. It's just a 6. So it literally says X670. And yeah, so it's just a typo, but it's kind of funny because I looked at it so confused for a solid 2 minutes, like, but X670 has the pins on the motherboard, and the CPU has no pins. It's PGA versus PGA. And I'm just like losing my head, and I don't know. So it's kind of funny, little bonus content. So nice job, MSI, on that screw up.